Celebrate. Celebrate growth, celebrate your life, celebrate that for which you are grateful. Celebrate. Hello, my name is Christine Jurisic, and this is a Retreat Reflect Renew monthly reflection on celebrating. Okay, so if the amount of suffering around the world has you feeling frustrated or sad, I know that you may be listening to this and be thinking, what? The last thing we should be talking about right now is celebrating. Or maybe you have a number of reasons to celebrate. Regardless of your initial reaction, I invite you this month to ponder the importance and meaning of celebrations as a vital part of our personal and spiritual growth. May is typically the time when school graduations and celebrations start happening. I'm thinking a lot about celebrations as we prepare here at Retreat Reflect Renew to honor the 8 participants who will finish the first 5-month Sacred Self, Sacred Community program we held in partnership with Mercy Center Auburn. I celebrate their courage in signing up for and engaging in the program in such an honest and open way. I celebrate their vulnerability and dedication to reflect and journal through each of the themes, exploring their sacred self, everyday spirituality, self-care, personal growth, friendships, and the meaning of sacred community. This growth will be ritualized with a special ceremony and dinner. Here at Retreat Reflect Renew, our retreat season is like a school year, running from September through June. As we near the end of this one, I invite you to reflect on your own growth and find something within it to celebrate. Growth requires intentionality and commitment. It encourages you to make choices. Perhaps you started saying no to TV at night in order to say yes to reading and journaling. Maybe you are beginning to say no to certain commitments in order to spend more quiet time with yourself and God. You may have made a difficult decision related to a relationship or spoken up for yourself for the first time. Some of you decided for the first time to try a retreat or sacred circle. All of these choices take thought, intentionality, and many times courage. It is important to recognize and honor them and the discipline it took to carry them out. This retreat season, we navigated through a number of sacred conversations in Sacred Circle, our retreats, and through the Sunday email reflections. Together, we explored your divine rhythm between doing and being, and the importance of practicing the Sabbath. I invited you to create your own sacred space. And we reflected on how the name of God is mercy. We traveled through Mary's Yes during Advent. We chose a new word for the year in January as we focused on the theme of commitment. And we looked at the invitation that every day we begin again, based on Saint Benedict's quote. During Lent, we reflected on fasting and feasting. And in our past reflection, we explored God in all things beautiful as we looked at beauty with a capital B. How did these themes resonate with you? Maybe one sticks out right now. In what ways did you grow with them and through them? And I'm wondering how sharing and being in the presence of a supportive community guided your growth if you shared these reflections during the Sacred Circle or during a retreat. Making the choice to spiritually grow can feel both exciting and scary and everything in between. No matter what brings you to a place of intentionality, there's some sort of process. Maybe yours began with, I'm tired of being sad and feel ready to heal. Or, I see people deep in prayer and I want that for myself. Or, I just experienced the worst disappointment or loss and I have no idea how to sort through it. Whatever type of simmering that is happening in you, there was some longing or yearning you decided to listen to within yourself. You made the choice to be intentional with how you would respond. You took action. You showed courage in reaching out to a friend or trying a retreat or sacred circle. Did you notice how in your most vulnerable moments, you began to learn about yourself and God? All of these moments are to be honored and celebrated. Your life may look the same on the outside, yet you are showing up for life differently. That is cause for celebration. So how do you want to celebrate? A celebration can be as simple as an awareness within you. Spend time journaling and talking to God about the growth you see in yourself. Appreciate the gems you are taking with you before rushing to read another book or join the next program. When you celebrate, you allow this new awareness to be enough. Sit with it, honor it, listen to what it means as it settles into you. A celebration can also be a ritual. A ritual is an external expression of an internal feeling. Meet a friend for coffee in person or virtually and share your growth. Light a candle and say a special prayer of gratitude. Send a thank you card to someone influential in your development. A ritual does not need to be anything grand. It is an action, however subtle or big, to honor a moment in time and growth and to bring awareness of God in it. I'll finish with this quote by Henry Nouwen from The Way of the Heart. Celebrations or gatherings are not just a way to make people feel good. It is the way that faith in God is lived out through both laughter and tears. It is the unceasing affirmation that underneath the ups and downs of life, there flows a foundation of spiritual joy. End quote. What would you like to celebrate this month? I hope you will click the subscribe button for more monthly reflections and visit us at retreatreflectrenew.org, where you can read more reflections, find out how to share them in our sacred circles on Zoom or in person, and join us for an online or in-person retreat. Retreat, Reflect, Renew, a welcoming Christ-centered ministry with a mission to nurture all who yearn for a deepening spirituality and genuine community. Thank you for listening.